Yeah. Greetings. Welcome to Father Touch, the Abimelech Experience. I'm your host, Rasakim. Most people call me Ra. It's shorter. Most say Ras. Some say Dread. Nonetheless, welcome to Rasakim Chant of Gratitude. Or on gratitude, I'm sorry. I having a beautiful moment syndrome here. It's a beautiful day today. It is Saturday, May 1st. And I am here to welcome all a good day. And before we get any further, I want to make it known that I do not own the rights to the music, to the tunes in which I love and which I like to start my day with. Um, this tune here is one of my favorites, and I just want to set the mood, set the trend right. So hope everybody can listen to it and hear well. This is a nice tune I can start my day with.
Every night I go to sleep, I pray the Lord will keep you safe.
Hope everybody can hear this okay.
Through the night until the morning light.
Listen up, people.
May you have the sweetest dreams, flowers and fancy things the rest of your life. Cause girl, I wanna see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. If I can't be your man, can't be your man. I wanna see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
There's something I like to do to start my day. Start my morning, if you will. Get used to it, you know.
I don't even know you well, but I know the time will tell how I feel for you.
And to all my brothers out there, and to all my fathers,
so that
I dedicate this one to you.
To a feeling so true.
And for all those who know who this is, allow me to introduce Barrington Levy.
My resistance is getting weaker. I can't stand the pressure. I can't get any weaker. I've got to find some other treasure. I need nothing to be a man, because I was born a man, and I deserve the rights to live like any other man. Oh, my mind in such a state. Sometimes it makes me sick. Sometimes I try to aid, but I just don't know the trick. I need
again, just to set the mood, my brothers and sisters. Set the mood.
I was born a man, and I deserve the right to live like any other man. Experience cost you wisdom. Thank God I've got some left. I'm getting out for certain. My soul can stand the test. I need nothing to be a man, because I was born a man, and I deserve the rights to live like any other man.
To all my elders and my elders and my wives, this one's for you.
Whoa, whoa.
To all my brothers and sisters who know the struggle.
Hey, hey. When the road is tall up yonder, I've got to be there. Alright. When the road is tall up yonder, yes, I want to be there. But when the reading is plain in the dance, I gotta be there. Oh Lord, yes, I gotta be there. Lord knows, but I was singing and dancing sweet reggae music song, and all the folks in the dance all night long, yeah. 'Cause when the road is called up yonder,
are you feeling the vibe yet?
gotta be there. When the Now follow no passion.
And for all my
No
trendsetters
passion.
and fathers of many calibers,
You know love will
my brothers,
Russian.
my sisters of many levels of sex.
But when follow, now go follow. Follow shadow. Jump. If you run, say you run. Now follow no passion, no. Jump. On your love will Russian, yeah. Jump on. Because if you son the dog, you don't have to say love. When one go through, the next one gets stuck. See what a man want to do, he's free, you see. But what is joke to you, sometimes it's serious to me. Set it. Nah, follow no fashion, no.
To all my brothers
Nah,
who feel
no, yes, man, no.
closed and don't know why things take place, let me hear this one. Man.
It's been a long time we've been loved.
We have to do better. Again, don't honorize these tunes, our music. We have to do better, people.
These are for your eyes, no jingle pay. These are for your eyes, hear what I say. Sometimes you jump on your corner, all of us are the police and soldier. Man, I feel on living here. Him a feel run them, they put sense in here. Man drinking, some smoking, gambling, they no see calling. If it's not quarreling or fighting, always the wrong, not the right thing. Lord, in this idol's on. Love me no pain. These are for your idol's on. Hear what I say. Many youth gone to prison, serving sentence for no good reason. All because of the idol's corner. Them in the cause of serve and labor. Sometimes they jump on your corner.
This would be for my people who are in the park and enjoy themselves and waiting to have a good time to join other people. But I say join yourself.
Don't give me no 6 for the 9. Just come right on time, girl. Come right on time. Hey, I've been sitting so long in the park, girl, waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. Hey, sitting so long in the park, waiting for you, girl. I've been waiting for you.
Can I close on this note? To all my brothers who know exactly what I mean. You don't live this kind of lifestyle. Talking about righteousness. Listen up.
I gave her back the key to her front door, cause it seems she didn't care about me anymore. I gave her all the love I had and she spilled it, yeah. So I packed my things into a shopping bag and decided to quit. But Lord knows that I don't wanna be lonely tonight. I don't wanna be lonely tonight. I said I don't wanna be lonely tonight. But I would rather to be lonely than to live a dirty life.
So welcome all. Welcome to Father Torch again. Thank you for listening to the beautiful tunes of reggae, dancehall. Listening to the positive vibes to get your day started, or if it has already started, to continue to manifest into prosperity and liberty of the day. Blessed Sabbath to my elders, to my Russ, to my Hebrews, to my Israelites, Shalom. I say this to you, welcome. Welcome to Rashakim'S Chant on gratitude. When we hear this word gratitude, we often get confused with the notion that it means to simply only be grateful, happy, thankful. But what about having gratitude for yourself? What about gratitude about your life? Where is your gratitude? Before you, what do you think of when you hear the word gratitude about yourself? Are you happy that you're alive, or you're happy that you survive? Are you grateful that you have health, or you're grateful that you think you are okay? We must be more diligent in ourselves to show the proper gratitude when giving, happening, and when existing. I am grateful for my life, but not just because I have a life, but I'm grateful that I am who I am, and no one can take that from me. I am grateful for the roof on my head, for the air that I breathe. I am grateful for the skin that I am in. I am grateful for the hair that the skin is attached to. I am grateful for being me. I am grateful for everything that makes me, even my shortcomings, even the things that I cannot control. I am grateful for the experience, for the lessons. I am grateful for the learned or self taught knowledge and lessons that is, for the most part, taught me a greater good or a lesser evil. But nonetheless, it has sustained me enough to grow. I am grateful that I have the ability to grow and the ability to do better the next time around, because I know it's not permanent that I'm going to be faced with or dealing with. I know there's more to life than simply just giving thanks. It's a part of it, yes, but there's more to it, and should be more to giving to that story. Far too much we are labeled as ungrateful because we don't give a certain attribute or a certain amount of thankfulness and gratitude to those who may have helped you, to those who may have gave you a word of wisdom, who have helped you financially, physically, you name it. The thing is, be grateful that you had the opportunity to be in a position that you can receive some type of help, or be in a position that you are healing. The other part that comes with that is that you got to forgive. Forgive yourself as well as others who have done things towards you, including yourself. Be grateful for the sun. Be grateful for the air you breathe. Be grateful that you're able to walk without thinking about it. Be grateful that you get up, you wake up, stretch, the ability to eat, the ability to eat at will at that. Yes, life can be hard. Yes, life has its struggles. I'd be the first to tell you, you know, not to tell you, I should say, excuse me, that it could be worse. The point is that is a fact. That is nothing to gloat over or to even, mention really. But it is a fact. It could be worse. In some cases, other people is worse, is already at their worst. So you have some that can question what is there for me to be grateful for? Could I tell someone who's suffering and is going through the emotion and anger that, hey, you should be grateful, so you shouldn't be angry? No, that's foolishness. If you're in pain, you're going to speak pain. If you're humble, you're going to speak humble. So I'm not going to patronize or chastise you about um, how you should do things, how you should. But I will say this: being grateful comes without regret. You must be grateful. With, I have children. I'm not happy or the things that children will put you through, or the tests and trials of adolescence or growing pains. That don't make me happy, but again, it's part of the process. It's part of all the things I go through. And then it's a huge part of me that whatever I invest in that situation or in my children will manifest itself. But it's never pain free and is never without its trials and tribulation. But I am grateful that I can witness, see, or hear the growth in them. So I am grateful that I can speak, argue, fight, love, cherish, guide, again, fight. I'm grateful that I can coach these things. We have people in the world who have never seen their children, even when they wanted to. We have people in the world who see the children and they are suffering amongst them, with them, from them. There's so many things that goes with that. We must show a better gratitude. We must grow in our lessons, not become bitter, not to not to come become, angry and overly, you know, overly angry about things that we cannot control. Because the reality is we don't control these things. We merely live through them. We change along with them, amongst them, sometimes too late about them. But nonetheless, we grow. We need to respect the fact that we grow and honor the Most High for his lessons and wisdom of great guidance and the knowledge of self and awareness and experience love and his mercy. Until you understand that, you will never understand yourself or appreciate or know what gratitude can be for you. I am grateful that I can eat. I am grateful for my tone. I am not too little, too small, too big. Not, I am naturally how I need to be. Despite my injuries, despite my limitations, despite my health, despite my lifespan, despite all those things, I am right where I need to be. And I'm grateful. I am grateful not only just because I have life, I am grateful that I have choice to make what I want it to be and do it with pride, with happiness, with maybe a little resentful, hate, maybe a little bias to something I may not know or was grown to be. But nonetheless, I am grateful. I am grateful for my mother and father. I am grateful that I have a mother and father. I am grateful that I have sons and daughters. I am grateful that I have friends, which I can say is my brothers. I am grateful that I have friends, again, which I can call my sisters. I am grateful for the guidance that the Most High bestowed upon me with such great wisdom and ability to heal, forgive, the ability to live and live without regret, without anger. Now, it doesn't make you a pushover. It doesn't make me something soft or easy to deal with. I have my hangups. I have things I'm still learning, even to this day, still learning. But the one thing I will not be is ungrateful. I will not be ungrateful. I am grateful for my voice, my tone, even the saliva. I am grateful. I'm not too dry. I'm not too wet. I am just raw, just right. I appreciate everything about me. I appreciate everything that surrounds me and everything I interact with. And from my father, from experience, I can tell you, I have my days when I look and I say, man, whew. And other days I can see and say, yes, Lord, give thanks. Thank you. Even on those days when I had to just blow off and look up to the sky and look back down to reality and say, thank you for the lesson. And understand that I play a part in these endeavors. I may not plan for me to fall, or plan for me to drop, or plan for me to mess up or make the hugest mistake or even the smallest mistake. But I'm grateful for the lesson because I won't do that again. Now, do we know when a mistake is a mistake? Yeah, for the most part we do. But at other times, you know, we fall victim to a lot of things. And we get caught up in our emotions and in the situation, and we become very harsh and blameful, and we become very ignorant and cross, and we forget the lesson. And for whatever the reason, lessons we think that we learned, we haven't learned because we're still doing the same thing. We go right back into the same method, the same thinking, because we have grown accustomed or had a groove into what it is, the situation we're in. So we got to stop, you know, making this a home. For me to be at the bottom is not my home. I am not born out of iniquity. I'm not born out of hate. No one created me just for me to suffer. So again, I am grateful. I am grateful that I have someone that I can say is my mother. I have someone that I can say that's my father. I am grateful that I can identify that. Even if I couldn't stand them, if I was angry at them, when I just couldn't stand the sight of them, I am grateful that I am who I am. I am grateful because of them, the Most High has blessed me. Because of them, despite any wrong or any right, the Most High has blessed me because of them. If you don't know what that means, it means as long as I honor the fact that the Most High did not make a mistake with me being born, by honoring my mother and father, that my days shall be longer and longer and prosperous. My liberty and prosperity will go on. My legacy will live on. So I am grateful. I am grateful for being who I am. And as an open book, it can change at any moment. I may want to be a ruler of this, or conqueror of that. I might want to be the pacemaker of this, and want maybe the creation of that. But I'm grateful that I have the power to decide. And as a father, we must be very connected, to our spirituality as well as our mind, especially our mind and our physical. You have to love yourself. My people, gratitude is so many layers to it, far beyond the onion. It is levels. There's no way you're going to have gratitude as the next one or the next person. My gratitude is not going to be the same as yours. What you're grateful for and what you are understanding about is not going to be the same as me. But I can still respect it. I can even still help and guide you through it because I have been there. There's a lot of things about it that is a given. We must be mindful of how we do things and how we take care of ourselves, that we can have the full effect of gratitude. The full effect, not just one thing, but the full effect of what it means to be grateful. I am far from perfect, but I would never regret or have, you know, such a shame that I'm going to stop living or stop producing or stop creating. I'm an artist. I am the author of me. I illustrate my life. And when I make a mistake, when I make a wrong, I have the power to correct, erase, or continue on and make something of it. Or I could choose not to do anything and continue to mess up and be angry at the things that I'm creating and illustrating and what I'm writing. Or I can be the best author in my life that I can be and be ultimately the best artist that I can be, which is one unique meat and one of unique talent and abilities that direct your life to be yourself, to make yourself what you want to be, takes your sheer will just a little grace of the Most High, a little faith, as small as a mustard seed, to move a mountain. Remember, I spoke about, the steep mountain, not meant to do it alone. I'm a firm believer of that. I know if we ever were to sit down and actually truly sit down and admit what we appreciate, what we're grateful for, how high our level of gratitude is, man, there's nothing we can't accomplish, man. Matter of fact, we would build great relationships and bonds, and foundations just off of that. Just off of that. Nothing else. We would do this on the strength. My fathers, my mothers, my sisters, my brothers, my sons and my daughters. Be grateful. Be grateful for your health, your well being, your mental health, your physical being. Be grateful of your children, mother, grandmother, father, and grandfather. Be grateful that you have some type of lineage and some type of tie or bondage or some level of respect that protects and respect you. For those who are going through it and they cannot find those particular level of love, love yourself. Love yourself enough that you can do all that you can do and then some. When we tend to step on our own and we have children on our own and the first thing we say we're gonna do something different than what we was raised as and think we're gonna give them all that we can give. Think about that. Think about that realistically. Be grateful that you have something to offer. Be grateful that what you're going to do is not give them the foolery that you wish you had when you was younger. Give them what you did not have. Give them what you did not have. Things of substance. Things that's going to help them to surpass you. If you're able. And understand there's different ways of having them surpass you. If you know how much education to have a better education. If you didn't have a nurturing, do not do this with anger. Do not do this in regret. Do not do this with such hatred because all you're doing is teaching them to do the same thing that you feel and you are right now. And they're going to reach that stage or earlier and be stuck and don't know why and be angry on the fact that they don't know why. I'm not here to blame my ancestors. I'm not here to blame our forefathers. I'm not here to blame my grandmothers and our fathers. I'm not here to blame my mothers and our grandmothers. I'm here to say, children, or you taking care of someone, give them what you did not have. If it's education, give them the best education. Provide as best as you can. If it's love and understanding and nurturing, then do that. Do that with love and understanding, not with begrudge and hatred and just rage. Be grateful that you can do better and you can provide better, but do not feed them the same thing that you yourself did not want. Allow us to grow. I'm still growing. I'm still growing. And I'm a grown man and I'm still growing. I might not be a millionaire, but I have surpassed my parents in a long, long way. And I do not hate them. They struggle too, yes, but I do not hate them. I learn from them. I'm grateful that I learned a lot. That even in my learning stages and my mistakes that I've created, invented, or even just just happened to fall into, that I knew enough and felt enough that I did not fall into the same traps or the same situations, and that my outcome was different. It could have went the same way. I could have followed step to step. But the more I so many people in my path that all I can do nowadays and all I can do in this day forward and going onward is show my gratitude. To be grateful for my life and the people that I have had the pleasure of running into, living with, speaking with, even fighting with. I have people that our first contact was a fight, argument, couldn't stand each other. I tell you what, they're one of my closest people. Closest. So I say, my fathers especially, I speak to you. You know who's your right hand. You know who's your fathers and brothers keepers. You know who they are. Appreciate them. But first, have gratitude for you. Be grateful for you. Show your appreciation that you have grown. You haven't grown and you haven't learned, please start now. And to my young, never mind your emotions. Never mind that you think the things that you did not have is creating the atmosphere for you that we're only driven by two sides of the same coin, fear and love. We do things for the love of it or the fear of it. It's easily, to get confused, entangled, or bonded by these things. So it's meaning to say, in plain layman terms, I'm not gonna tell you get over it. I'm not gonna tell you stop being a baby, man up, or woman up, however you want to call it. I get some of these slangs nowadays. But what I'm saying to you is, if you want to show better and you want to do better and you want to come over that feeling, three things: respect to it, pay homage, forgive, and forgive as well. And you'd be surprised how clear your mind becomes clearer to the things that you need to do, especially if you age that you can do for yourself. Especially if the age you can do for yourself. But if you're highly emotional, you're traumatized, surround yourself with like-minded, strong individuals, like-minded, young, old, wise, and ancient. Help you to heal. My point is, don't make excuses. Don't tell me that you're too angry. Don't tell me you're too confused. Don't tell me you just can't do it. Don't say, I no one understands. And please don't give the answer, I don't know, or I did not know. It's not because you didn't know. All these things that take place, especially becoming a father, and I learned the hard way, it's because you didn't have a plan. I can see how you turn out. Well, having a father in your life did not stop you from taking down that pants. Did not stop you from engaging. Did not stop you from creating, and keep manifesting that and multiplying that. It didn't stop you from that. What you lacked was a plan. And that was a given. So I say this. Please reconsider and think about the things that you think you're mad about versus what you know you're mad about. And if there's things you know you're mad about, what are you for yourself and your child to speak, to nurture? What are you doing differently? That you do not repeat the same mistake with the ones you think not or don't want to think about. Namely your father or your mother, your loved ones or your family. What are you doing? Nothing. Just as wrong as the one you think hurt you or did not teach you. So you see how that double-edged sword is that two sides of the same coin can flip back on you. Don't wait till that time happens that it flip on you. Don't wait till it happens to you for you to change and not want to be a part of that. We get a lot of be what we wanted to be. We have to do better. We really do. And this is for my wives, my becoming and already fathers. Appreciation, the teaching, and without shame, without judgment. Be afraid to say, I could have done better then. This is what I was thinking. This is how I was. This is what it was for me. Don't be afraid to admit you're wrong. Don't be afraid to admit your shortcoming. Don't be afraid to say, apologize. Of course, the pride and, all the other stuff that goes with it. Of course, that goes with it. Don't be afraid. Let us be all that we can be. And the only way we can have an honest, stronger relationship will be straightforward, respectful, but straightforward. We can do this respectfully, but we can be straightforward. Not become corrupt, not become so contaminated. It's to grow. Long jeopardy. Uphold your lineage, bloodline. Black man, I say this to you, sir. We have a lot to undilute, and we have a lot that we need to bond again. We have a lot, and there's no way me one can do this. It takes a village for real. It takes a brotherhood, a fellowship of all around table to make something happen. So we need to get together. Subscribe. Come back. Subscribe. Let's connect. It doesn't matter who it is. Let's talk. Let's show that we can resolve issues and we can deal with things on a level. And I say this to you. On the day of Sabbath, and I say this to you through my brothers and my sisters. Be mindful. Be grateful. Show your gratitude for the Most High, for yourself, for your loved ones and family, for your friends and all. I say, please show that you are sincere. You don't have to get all crazy, lovey-dovey, and all that other stuff. But let us be all that we can be. So I say, talk to someone, talk to your loved ones, talk to yourself, talk to the Most High. Let it out. Enjoy this day. Enjoy the rest of your day and the blessed Sabbath. So let us give praises and thanks, and let us get out with a nice tune or two so you can enjoy yourself. So I say to you guys, Shalom. Listen to some tunes. Let's have a good day.
I thought it would be better.
And make sure you know that I don't own the rights to these music. All these tunes. None of it. But I sure enough love it.
If I am guilty, Lord God, then I will pay. Now I'm a victim by the words men say. And now I'm wanted. There's a price on my head, so I. Said I'm unwanted. but I won't let the wicked capture I. No way. If I get crucial along the way, 'cause men has been brutal by the games they play.
Hey, got all my brothers out there. Let us stop the violence.
We don't want no more of that.
Let's love one another.
And another one get dropped. Every day is a gunshot. And another one get dropped. You know why? I know more that. Love your brother and your sister, and things will be much better. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow.
You hear that?
Every day is a gunshot. And another get dropped.
Chant.
Every day is a gunshot. And another one get shot. And you know why no more of that. Love your brother and your sister, and things will be better. And things will be better. Yeah.
To all my sisters,
Oh, yeah.
I want you to understand. You must keep treating them. Let's get them appreciation
You know why
too.
no more of that. She makes me feel like a king. When I'm in her arms, and I wanna give you good love, I wanna feel your charm.
Let's try this
You
again.
make me feel like a king. When I'm in your arms, and
One more time.
she makes me feel like a king. When I'm in her arms, and I wanna give you good love, I wanna feel your charms. You make me feel like a king. When I'm in your arms, and I wanna give you good love, I wanna feel your charms. Baby, don't you remember the days when we were together? You always told me that this love will last forever. Every day we make love, we hope that it would only get better. Tell her try your best just to make it quick. Go attend to the sick.
Hi, everyone.
'Cause there must be something she can do. This heart is broken in two. Tell her it's a case of emergency. There's a patient by the name of Gregory.
To everybody, to everyone who's out and about on the Sabbath, beautiful day, I'll leave you with this.
On a lovely day, just like the rising morning sun. On a lovely day, My thought of you has just begun. Never fade away. There's no space for anything. Only me and you. And the joy my poor heart brings, I know it will be true. Cha 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 chihuahua.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I got to do this again. This song is too beautiful for me. Listen with your heart, listen with your mind, definitely with your spirit. Bless it.
On a lovely day, just like the rising morning sun. On a lovely day, my thought of you is just never fade away. There's no space for anything. Only me and you. And the joy my poor heart brings, I know it will be true. Cha 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 chihuahua. On a lovely day. Cha 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 chihuahua. And when I think of you sometimes on a lovely day, I wish the memories in my mind never fade away.
Please enjoy your day.
And if I say I love you now, know it will be true. Let's start a brand new world and let it grow for me and you. Cha 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 chihuahua. On a lovely day, cha 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 chihuahua, never fade away. Whoa. On a lovely day, hey. And when I think of you sometimes on a lovely day, I wish the memories in my mind never fade away. If I say I love you now, know it will be true. Let's start a brand new world and let it grow for me and you. Cha 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 chihuahua. On a lovely day. Cha 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 chihuahua. Hope it never fade away. Like the rising morning sun on a lovely day. My thought of you has just begun, never fade away. There's no space for anything, only me and you. And the joy my poor heart brings, I know it will be true, yeah. On a lovely day, I hope it never fade away.
Salute, Rastafari, blessed to all. A good day, good day, good day.